Hey, welcome back to Tropico. Our expedition has just set off, and we are going to explore some of this island for future expansion. We have a ton of cash on hand from last time. We kind of hit the surplus all of a sudden, and I'm trying to decide what we should do with that. Should we expand into some more farms? Do we have the workforce for that? I don't know. Let's find out. No, we do not have the workforce to expand into anything else that has a lot more jobs. So let's think about how we can improve quality of life for our Tropicans, right? We don't really have a whole lot of rich people that can afford this, this upper house, so I'm going to pass on that. How about we add a Catholic mission and a grocery store? I think that seems like a good way to start improving lives. I'll put in the grocery store. Look at that. That doesn't fit super well right there. If we put it here. No, it doesn't fit there. Put there. No, actually, I'm just gonna put it here. It'll be fine. We can stick something in there if we have to. I like it. Now, let's see. We're almost done with the mines. We got another 6 months left, and then we can put those in and get some money from that. Man, these are the slowest soldiers ever. Alright, well, you know, 4 or 5 years from now, maybe they'll get done with that expedition. Let's see. Presidente?
Presidente.
Oh, that's not really a Presidente.
Presidente.
We got the Josephine coming in with some more immigrants, so maybe they can fill some jobs. Good stuff. Alright, we have to research the Constitution before I can use the Constitution. Oh good, our soldiers are picking their way through the jungle, it looks like. Slowly. Some dense jungle right there. Might not be a bad idea to put a logging camp in at some point. Since we are just going to clear all of this for farmland anyway. Things to think about. Hey, we have 100 Tropicans! Hooray for Tropico! Yeah. Oh, hey, our mission is finished. Oh, wow, they hired people fast. 2 nuns. Very progressive of us. We got a mostly female army, and we got an all-female church. Ooh, we got a spot here. We could put something. Where's the... Fine, there we go. Let's do that. Little flower garden there. How's our housing situation? Do we have anybody homeless? Yeah, we do. Okay. 8 homeless families. Well, what if we give you the opportunity to live in a fantastic country home? Could put that there. I don't really like the angle it's at, but you make things fit how you can in Tropico. Try to see how much space I actually have to put stuff in back there. No space? Space for 1. Oh, good. And we can put a little statue there. That's cool. So far, I like our Tropico. Let's get a look at the library from the front, shall we? Oh, more money. That's fantastic. Glorious library. Haha. Alright. Export bananas. Oh, you know, that's what I ought to do. I'll put another banana plantation. We were talking about that last time, weren't we? And I just totally forgot about it. Where can the banana plantation go? Without taking up room from the mines that we want to make. Okay, well, let's put it back here then. Road, like so, and connect it up. There we go. Bananas! And after the bananas, fill in this area back here a little bit too. How are we coming on research here? Almost done with mines. I'm really excited about this. I'm saving that money for mines. That'll get us a lot of cash right off the bat here. We really need technology so we have more stuff to actually put into this place. But you know, our little city center is kind of nice and all, but we don't have a whole lot of variety in what we can put down.
Our research team, that is to say me, discovered the shovel 40 times. If I find out who put it there, I will kill him. Anyway, I gave it to the miners so they can put it somewhere safe. Like, underground.
Oh, this game has a weird sense of humor. Penultimo, you are a fool. Let us put in mines! This one will collect iron. And this one will collect coal. And voila! A new industry for Tropico. That of drilling into what it looks like an active volcano and taking stuff away from it. This seems unsafe, potentially. Have they discovered any resources, potentially? Oh! Oh! We hit the gold mine! Literally! Ha ha! Gold deposit. Lots of gold. Okay. Getting a road out there is going to take a while. Or at the very least. It's going to cut straight through the heart of farm country, though. Maybe we leave the gold there for right now. Because getting through all of that, and then hiring workers at this mine is going to be tough because it's so far away. Alright, well let's leave it for now. We'll come back. It'll be here. Besides, we'll need stuff for money later on, and if we use up all the resources in the beginning, we won't have any cash later on. Start researching farm upgrades. Alright. Fantastic. We have money coming in. Let's get a wharf and take advantage of some of these fish. How about that? Now that we have all this grand wealth that our farms and ranches have provided us. How many bananas are we about to ship? 1,300. Oh, probably enough. There we go. We'll get our next assignment from the Crown. What are you doing down here? Everyone's crowded around Presidente
His Royal
before church.
Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation
I don't
for
actually
your
know
achievements in the
what
name
the
of
Swiss
the
bank account
Empire.
really does. I think it's like a high scoring mechanism, like it's a personal score rather than something you can use in the game. I'm not really sure. Suppose I could find out at some point. That would be good to know. Going forward. Oh, and our grocery store's done too. That distributes food to the Tropicans. Let's see what else we can do. Why don't we issue the extra rations edict, which lets them eat twice a day, all the citizens. Since we have so much food being grown, and we don't need it all for money and exports, might as well increase food quality on the island. Oh, auto-saving! With random facts about different dictators around the world. More money from the Crown, and we shipped stuff. Fantastic. 2 months. Oh, 11 months until the sickle is done. Why is that? Ah, yes, you know why that is? We only have one person in the library. So I'm actually going to invite 2 foreigners with some of our cash to come and work in the library, because we need that research done. Apparently we can't do it ourselves. Well, that was a profitable expedition. I think I will send another one out pretty soon to explore a little bit more of the island. I think there are more efficient ways to do this later on. I'm going to send it one way over here and just kind of get this strip. Actually, you know what? I'll probably send them down this way and to try and get some more of this land immediately around us exposed so we can build on it. That sounds like a good plan. Oh, yes. Whoa, he just jumped over a wall to get in there. Food is that good. Headphones are coming loose, so they're cutting sound out weirdly for me. I don't know if it's transmitting over to the video, but I don't think it is. Come on. There we go. New mission from the king.
Listen very carefully.
Not from the king.
I shall say this only once. I've learned of a secret weapon that is crucial to the revolution.
You already have a library, so I'm going to say no thank you. Because I don't have enough people to crew 2 libraries. Sorry, did that annoy the... No, they still like me. Oh hey, the mines are done. Mining away. Perfect. The wharf is almost done. Another freighter with some new immigrants. They're gonna need housing, aren't they? Alright, let's block out another city block here. Shoot, I have made a mistake. It's not quite wide enough for what I was intending. Let's go like... No, that's... I'll just go with this, because even though it's an even number of blocks, I can't divide it super well that direction, so I'll divide it that way. There we go. And we'll put some more houses in. I would put mansions in, but we don't have anybody who's that well off to live in them. So I feel like that's kind of a waste of time and money. Alright, 4 houses is enough for now. Don't want to go overboard or anything, but I do want to start seeing these shacks go away. Considering everybody has a job, so they should be able to afford houses. Or at least everybody had a job last time I checked. Yeah, everybody's got a job. In fact, we got more jobs than people, so... Soon we'll have more people coming in, though. And they may actually bring in the 2 that I hired from overseas.
His Majesty's fruit care plan has hit a minor setback. It doesn't seem to work. The Crown is determined to throw as much fruit at it as necessary to make it work.
Increase prices by 20%. I could take advantage of the Crown, I could help the Crown, or I could do nothing. I've got a 4-year mandate, so I'm just going to leave the prices where they are, because we're making enough money. I don't want to lower prices. Oh good, 2 foreign workers. Hooray! We've got
Viva el Presidente!
a French guy and
Presidente?
a British girl who have arrived to work in our library, which should speed up research considerably. And it did. And we're already halfway to our fruits goal. And would you look at that? We have a wharf that's 94% completed, and now it's done. Now go collect fish, and add yet another facet to our growing economy. Woo! Now, I wish we had some kind of health care. Yeah. It's going to be a while before these people have anything more than local medicine to take care of them. How are we doing? 1 month until that's done. That'll be good, because then we can start putting upgrades on these farms, which will increase everything good about them.
While searching through the crates of colony supplies, we found a sickle. Now we have something that goes perfectly with our hammers. This will boost production sky high. I can almost see the glorious future.
Thank you, Penultimo. Let's start researching the trigger so we can build a fort and have an actual army. And in the meanwhile, let's use some of that money to upgrade our farms. We'll start with the cocoa farms to just increase the effectiveness of the cocoa we produce. But farm upgrades are expensive, but they're also usually worth it because they make up for what you spent upgrading them in the increase in production. Great fields of cocoa, bananas, one random thing of corn, and some pineapples. We got our new houses are done. One thing I do wish you could do in this game that Cities Skylines lets you do is draw out districts. You can set names for districts and add different rules and things, and that would be fun for this game, I think. But it works perfectly well without it. It doesn't really need it. It's got plenty of features on offer, as we'll see as we move forward. I'm going to fast forward a little bit, since nothing's really happening. Another freighter's coming. Oh, we got another mission. Let's see what people want this time.
Our land is untamed and wild, but it is our home. We must do everything in our power to defend it.
That's not a bad idea, actually. She wants me to build 2 guard towers on the island, which would support additional soldiers, and might not be a bad thing to have in case pirates, which they do come, pirates attack us or something like that. So once this starts uploading goods, or onloading goods, once it starts loading goods and paying us for things, I think I'll put those in there. Got some overcast weather, I think, indicated by the lighting conditions. And this guy saluting the flag or something.
Hola!
This girl, excuse me, Candela, guarding the flag. No one's gonna capture our flag.
It seems that the Crown's ambitious Fruit for Health program didn't work quite as well as expected. His Majesty stated that the plan was too ahead of its time.
Alright, what do we want? We got plenty of money. I want to keep my mandate. Let's think about guard towers. Here we go. They're not very expensive, so let's put one by the dock, and one other one. There's no real good place for it. Let's put it right here on the corner next to the farm. And that way we'll at least have a little bit of a military presence near our important areas. Protect our docks and also the main city area. More money? Good grief, what am I supposed to do with all this moolah? We got plenty of people with jobs. We still have a bunch of homeless people. Why? We should have plenty of houses. Are these houses occupied? They're full. Oh, not all of them. Almost all of the houses are full. I guess we just need more houses. Alright. Where is residential? Put in another row of houses. I guess I'll put some gardens in between them. Maybe people will want to live there if they look nice. Just experimenting with the different parks that I can put in. Just for some variety's sake. That's so cool. I didn't even know I could do that. I put like a ton of copies of this park next to each other because I didn't know that I could make them look different.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
I don't want 2 more guard towers. Let's go with
Great
some
news!
imported
We
revolutionaries.
found out how to use the muskets the Crown sent us. Apparently, all you have to do is pull the trigger. Our research was seriously hindered until we discovered you should not look into the barrel when pulling the trigger. We lost a lot of good men that way.
What the heck? Alright, we have now unlocked the military fort, which provides a squad of infantry, and we can also send them to explore things. That's nice. Speaking of exploring, I'm going to send some people out from my palace here to explore that. And maybe we'll put in a fort at some point, but not right now.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
Let's get some more educated revolutionaries. Oh, hey, look, our guard tower's done with the Tropican flag and everything. 2 more soldiers. How about the one over here? Yep. 2 more soldiers. All right. I like the way Tropico is growing. But as you can see, compared to the rest of the island, we still have just a tiny chunk of it built on. We have room to grow. How are these houses coming? Still no production. I guess they were building forts. I can't blame them too much for that. There we go. A new, tiny neighborhood for the extra Tropican citizens that have moved in. Good deal. We got another freighter coming in, the Eliza. Everybody's got a job. Happiness is climbing. Not much to do for entertainment because we just have that one tavern. Housing's not great. The jobs available aren't great. These are all things I can't do anything about. Let us research. Let's get some ranch upgrades to go along with our farm upgrades that I sort of started and then stopped doing because I was building houses. My next project. Let's see. Do we need farm upgrades to get more money or housing? Well, let's look at the housing situation and then I'll make my decision. 3 homeless families, and I don't think all these houses are full yet. Nope. In fact, this whole row is empty. So, well, not that. Okay, I think the housing situation is under control. And you're bringing 20 more people. I hope that they fit in the houses I have. "20 citizens arrived in Tropico." Alright, let's see what about some additional farm upgrades. What can you do for me? So pineapples increase the effectiveness of all other pineapple farms and hydroponic farms based on their effectiveness. Alright, well let's slap a pollination parcel onto both of these, and then they'll tag team to make each other produce much more fruit. What does the corn farm give us? A cheap way of making corn itself grow faster. So, 5 upgraded farms, 2 banana plantations that still need some money before we can do that. That's fine. We're probably running low on money because I was a bit of an idiot there and spent it all upgrading farms. I just got so excited with things to do and amazing talents to explore for our citizens in the farming districts. Why would you build a shack right next to my palace? Don't you know that's an eyesore? There's a house right here. It costs next to nothing to live in. Oh, wait. They're all full. There's only 3 people in that one. You could go and live in there. Who are you?
Yeah?
Oh, he doesn't have a job yet. Okay. I don't blame you.
Our soldiers may be few in number, but the fire of the revolution burns in their hearts. We need more brave men and women like them.
Alright. Well, the revolution wants a fort, which I figured was inevitable, but I was hoping to forestall them until I had the chance to get more money.
Someone stole my manuscript and published it under a pseudonym. It was an autobiographical story about 2 men on a mountain who want to form deep male bonds. They even stole the surrealistic chapter where fairies prance under a rainbow. The circumstances behind the theft are very queer.
Penultimo, you will never stop being weird to me. Alright, how about the foreman? Let's research that. Zip along time-wise, because we are in debt. And then it's looking like it might be time to build another neighborhood for people to live in.
Presidente, my career as a weatherman is over. I promised everyone a warm and sunny day. And now we have a tornado on the island.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh no, right in the middle of town! No! All the beautiful buildings! Run away! No, don't run through it, you fool! Get away! You fool! Stop running towards it! Run! Come on, people! No, not the mine! Stay away from the mine! Go away, tornado! No, stay away from my wrench! Ship might need to move soon. It's sort of hovering there, not really doing anything. What did it do in town? That wasn't as bad as I was afraid it would be.
I am back in the game. I can now accurately predict rains of cattle, shack, and furniture across the entire island. Here is the damage report.
Lost 5 people and 3 houses, and the international community sent us some money, which actually more than covers the cost of rebuilding everything. That was fortunate.
His Royal Majesty would like to know more about your island, old chap. Be a good fellow and send a few men out to explore the island a bit.
Alright. I think we just did that, but let's do it again. Clear out this beach area. And what are banana upgrades like? Oh, job quality is increased by 20. This makes people who work on the banana farms have better lives. Let's pay for that. And then we'll start on their neighborhood soon. How much does a fort cost? 6,200. Alright, well, not quite yet. I want to see if we have enough money. May wait for the next ship to build a fort. But we definitely have the cash ready to go to construct a fort. And then we can put in another block of houses to replace the ones that were damaged by the tornado.
I sat with 3 other members of the research team. Suddenly, it dawned on us. We're 4 men. You get it? 4 men? Incidentally, we also discovered bad puns.
My gosh. Alright, let's see. Oh, we can research the Constitution or a newspaper. We definitely want support for independence because we want to get away from the crown and start doing our own thing. Let's get that, and then maybe a newspaper afterwards so we can increase some liberty on the island and make people feel a little bit better about life.
Women love men in uniform.
That's funny because I think our military is far more women than men. Yeah, by a long shot. It's like almost double the number of women in the military as men. Two more months until a ship. Let's zip it along because we need that money to construct.
The expedition has made a wonderful discovery, a peculiar, wide-eared marsupial. What shall we name it?
What in the world? With all those names. Let's name it after the king. Why not? I don't want to name it after one of my people. I don't want Swiss bank account money right now. Until I know what it is, at least. Here comes a freighter with more people that we need. More people means more houses that I need to build. Gonna make another block. It's not a perfect block, but it's close enough. Got 3 little blocks that we can put houses in. Turn this into a little residential neighborhood.
Disaster. The revolutionaries are demanding that you insult the king.
Ooh. There'll be riots if I don't. And since I want the revolutionaries on my side, because I want to get freedom, let's insult
The
the
best
king.
way to insult the king would be to seduce his queen. That is obvious.
Oh. Well, that's awkward. I'll write her
Your
a poem.
was well written and most expressive about the passions that dwell within the human breast. The Queen did not understand a word of it.
Whoops.
You are disqualified as her would-be seducer.
Oh, well, okay. Alright, the king was going to be mad at us, but that was going to happen anyway. Since the king's going to be mad at us, let's make a fort. The better to defend ourselves should the king come down on us. Alright, where can we put our fort? I don't want to put it right next to the palace. That seems like a bad idea. I feel like putting a fort in the back would be a bad idea, too. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Doesn't fit any of these places. What if we put it here? Let's put it here. Wait, where is it facing? There we go. We'll do a little diagonal and get the curve. I'm sure that will look nice when it's done. But that's a big project, so they're going to be at that a while. In the meantime, let's start another housing neighborhood. I'll do half of it now and half of it later. Oops, not what I mean to do. Where's research? 9 months until we get... Oh, boy. A long time before we can get our constitution.
Things do not look well for you, old chap. His Majesty is extremely displeased with you and has decided to punish you as an example to the other colonies.
Oh, no, we lost 5 months off of our mandate. That's not good. We're gonna have to... It's crunch time. We gotta get independent soon, or else we're gonna run into some severe problems when I run out of mandate. And I get kicked out of my wonderful house! Alright, how's construction going? You haven't started yet! I guess they just got there. Alright. No time in the brickmaker's mines for you. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what I would punish them by making them do if I had a chance to punish my people. I guess you get to live. Continue slowly building forts. Zip along. Speed up time. Those goats sound like Chewbacca. I'm noticing something across the island. And that is that all of our production places have huge stockpiles, which means we probably need to build another dock. Because not all of the dock just can't handle as much supplies as we're trying to ship. So, once we get some cash, maybe the next time a ship shows up, we'll, oh, here's one. The Bernadette. Alright, once the Bernadette shows up and pays us for some goods, we will build a secondary dock. And that will hopefully alleviate the pressure on some of our farms that are stockpiling everything that they make. Finish the fort, please. Ah, here we go. We're making progress. 76%. Not bad. 88, yes, keep working. Keep building. Don't stop. No, don't do that. There we go. Alright, we have a fort.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
Alright, I do want more educated citizens. You can actually choose to trade exclusively and sign contracts with one person, rather than just doing exactly what we're doing right now. You can undertake a contract to do something else. So we can export to smugglers and things, and that makes the crown dislike us. But as time actually gets going on, this will become important. Other than shipping things just to smugglers, we can ship it to other countries that will be important in the political game that we will be playing eventually. For now, I want to construct a secondary dock. Put it right next to the first one. And then we'll finish off this row of houses. And put in the requisite parks. You know, we got standard to maintain. Tropico's got to look nice. Almost done with our Constitution research. What is actually being prioritized here? Looks like they're prioritizing the houses over the dock. That's okay. People need places to live.
We, the people of Tropico, demand the right to bear rams. Wait, that's not right. There's a typo here.
Right to arms edict. What does that mean? Alright, we'll do it, but I don't know what it means.
We, the leaders of the Tropican nation, in our desire to put into words the will of the Tropican people to follow and obey the laws of the state and maintain the traditional universal Tropican values of liberty, peace, love, understanding, siesta, and hidden Swiss bank accounts, do hereby sign the first legitimate constitution of Tropico.
Okay, so this increases the support for independence and also allows us to amend the Constitution once we actually have that. So, let's get a newspaper started there, and I gotta issue an edict. Right to arms. Increases crime and liberty. Makes infantry stronger, but... well, I guess we have to do it. I said I would do it. Alright, gave everybody the ability to own guns. That can't possibly go wrong. Why am I listening to the revolutionaries again? I don't know. I would love to declare independence. But I think you need all of the research in the colonial era done before you can move on to the next one. Alright, they're building the dock now. Oh, achievement unlocked, everlasting colony. I don't actually know what that does. Can I see what it does? Rule for 100 months as a colonial governor. Whoops! I've been in power for a long time. I would like to get out of the colonial era, though, so, you know, anybody in the library wants to pick up the pace, that'd be fine with me. I'll get a newspaper for the town soon. I'm sure people will be pleased to read about all of my interesting endeavors. I'm sure it won't be one of those papers that's just praising the dictator. No, we won't do that. We won't do that. Finish the dock, please. Come on, guys. What's the holdup? Not building the houses, so I don't know what the holdup is. Whew. Tropico's population has really grown. A lot in this episode. Went up from 100 to almost 200. And it started at 50. There we go. Second dock. That ought to... We'll get more ships coming into dock, and hopefully some of these goods that are now stacked up here will end up at the second dock. Well, that seems like a good place as any to call it for the second episode of our show. We've got quite a large city compared to where we started off, and it's only going to get better from here.
His Majesty is furious. He has just learned that you've begun mustering a sizable army, yet you don't have a major general. Appoint one immediately.
Alright, here's the rub. I only have a year and 11 months as governor, but I really want revolutionaries. Because I really want to become my own nation very soon. You know what? We're gonna risk it all. We'll find out next time if this pays off. But we're appointing a revolutionary, and we're saving the game and calling it for this episode. So I will catch you all next time to find out if I screwed myself right there. Adios.